Mr. Chairman, I have another question from Mr. Michael Sanderson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Board, for the way you're sitting around waiting for questions. It's rather than manage us out. I just got an observation about dinosaurs. If predicted, the climate goes the way it is, I suggest we as a species are all dinosaurs, irrespective of age. To my question, Westpac announced a moratorium on regional branch closures until 2030 and is now piloting a new community banking service where mobile bankers periodically occupy council buildings in towns like Dungog, Bulahdelah, I'm going to get my head around that one, and Manilla, rather than opening 4 branches. Westpac closure of Coober Pedy, Tom Price and Carnamah left these towns with no bank, exposing their customers to round trips of 1,080, 560 and 240 kilometres respectively. Your new proposed fake branches and regional service centres are in locations that already have bank branches. Why hasn't Westpac established fake branches in Coober Pedy, Tom Price, Carnamah, Wogan Hills, Mannum, Yankalilla, Tailem Bend and Kapunda, where Westpac has left those towns completely bankless? Will you admit that these fake branches are more about political optics rather than restoring real banking service? And just a related observation, you readily debank Coober Pedy, but you're reticent about debanking a fossil fuel company.
They're not fake branches. The way the banking industry is evolving is the way customers want to interact with us is constantly evolving. Ben is now at a point where 96% of what they do is online. And so therefore we've just got to keep working out what's that balance between online, in-person to person and virtual. And so those areas where we're reopening are designed to make sure we get that balance right. And we got it wrong in the context of closing Moree, and thus we've reopened. And we're now continuing to do the work to look at where we are across regional Australia to address concerns where people feel they don't have access as a customer of Westpac to a Westpac service, whether that's online, in a branch or version of physical connection or online. So we're just working through that. And to the extent that we identify as we do that work, that there's more we can do and that there's places we can go back to and it makes sense to go back, then we will do it. And then of course we're also undertaking work such as putting mobile bankers into towns to help address that need for some customers, rightly, who need human-to-human, person-to-person connection and service. We're working to try and solve that. So it's about ongoing work to try and get that balance right.
Why didn't you put the fake branches in towns where you've debanked? Why have you put them in towns that already have banking facilities?
I've laid out for you what we're doing, which is methodically working through where we can provide the service that our customers want. And if it's the case that a town where we've exited, it makes sense for us to have a point of presence that serves the community there in the way that makes sense, we'll do it.
Okay, well, I don't accept the explanation, but we'll leave it at there.